Okay. Hi guys. My name is Hudson and this is Louie. And my project is a government client and a campaign 3 months before an election. And so before I kind of show all my slides about like all of the ideas I had, I figured I'd like say how I got the idea. And I got the idea by having a little brainstorm session with my friends. And we got on the topic of majors and got pretty sidetracked. And then it ended up like helping me get the idea. So I kind of had to um, like map it out a little bit first on like a drawing app just to see if it would work out. And they really liked the idea. They thought it would be a good idea. And then I prepared by constantly studying with my friends and getting input from them about how I should go about the project, and then showed them my initial rough draft. And they thought it was like a really good idea, and that I should take the idea and like pretty much just run with it. And then the way I researched was kind of weird. I did loose researching online, and then but I never actually did any real research. I kind of watched like Parks and Rec and The Politician on Netflix, which gave me a loose like TV idea of what PR teams should be doing during an election, but never really any concrete idea. So what I did instead was I did what I thought would be best fit, like what I saw in my head. I would like put that onto paper because I feel like that's what fit best. And then I use tactics from my government classes, my acting classes, classes like that to my benefit. And I would use those and like kind of put them together in a way that makes them perfect. And then my challenges were like mind roadblocks. Sometimes I didn't know where I wanted to branch off to. Sometimes I just didn't know what to do. And then I felt really burnt out at some points. And then I eventually pushed through and just decided to get it done. So basically, my project is like an in-depth concept map, and it has 3 different branches initially. And so I started with branding, and what you should do with branding is you want to positively promote your candidate, which is short, sweet, and to the point. And then you can, I mean, you're going to have a slogan and like a face, like, or like a logo. Um, but they both branch off in different directions, but end up making it to the same place at the end. And so like for logos, like I use symbolism, I suggested symbolism of the US. For slogans, I use like truthful and witty, like feel the burn with Bernie Sanders and keep cool and keep Coolidge with Calvin Coolidge. And then the main point through branding is giving your candidate a face and a promise. And then for the next one, I did a rally, and basically the entire idea of a rally for me is raising morale, like about your candidate. And you want to offer legitimacy, you want to signal support, you want everyone to know you're having a rally, and you want to make it the best possible. You could have guest speakers, you could have musicians, things like that. And then your main goal through a rally is to raise your clients' voting numbers through support from diehard voters and trusted individuals in the community. And then my final one that I did was an advertisement. Um, and then it usually goes in 2 directions. Is it positive or is it negative? And if you take the positive route, you want to focus on like how your client has positively impacted their community, what your client stands for, and how your client will better improve the position they're running for. And then for negative, I said like you could slander your opponent, which I don't necessarily condone. And then you could like compare yourself to the opponent and say like, well, they're not doing this, but I am doing this, and like make yourself look better by like throwing them under the bus. And then also talking about what the opponent has done wrong. And both of these ideas, through positive and negative, they both end up at one place, and it is, why does my client better fit the position? Because you want your client to look the best no matter what. And then I felt like the one goal through an advertisement was client is better than the opponent. And that's basically, I mean, I could give you a real in-depth explanation of it, but I only have 5 minutes. So that's basically all I have to say about that. Thank you.